Good morning, cultists. In our previous episode, we left things off after returning to our capital from a little, jaunt through Pitax. Yes, so as you may have noticed, it's been quite some time since our last episode, at least in-game. In real life, I guess a sufficient amount of time has passed? Sure, let's put it at that. So, in between episodes, I've actually been fairly busy in my kingdom management stuff. As you can see, we are currently working on a whole bunch of different events, and I have claimed the Tours of Levenes, or whatever this place is called. I think it's the Tours of Levenes, or is it Levenes? No, it's Levenes. Right, it has to be. Unless... No, it's the Tours of Levenes. Can we just rename this entire region to something else that's more kind of pronounceable? Or something? Tours of Levenes are a towering mountain range, thrusting skyward as if created by some terrible upheaval. On the western side, the Tours feature sharp cliffs and escarpments, while the eastern side shows more gradual, gentle ascents to the summit. Those attempting to ascend from the east, though, will find the way dotted with pits, valleys, ravines, and tarns, making the way quite treacherous. A vast system of caves, honeycombs beneath the Tours, and adventurers returning from the depths bring cautionary tales of wyverns, enormous blind snakes and poisonous stones. Odder yet are the tales of enormous carvings and cave art, seemingly made by the hands of impossibly sized artists. And I got the ability to subjugate this place after I upgraded my arcane to 5. So I've basically been going down the list and, you know, upgrading what we can do next, I guess. So next up, I think will most likely be stability, followed by espionage, and everything should be at least level 5 then. So the settlement that I have set up here is called Severn Valley, another Lovecraftian location, and you can see that we just started the construction of these things, so yeah, it's all quite fresh. Now, our Magister is asking for an audience, as is Jaethel, so I guess we should go talk to them, and maybe we can actually do stuff, rather than just sitting around in our thrones, doing nothing, I guess. Alright, Jaethel, Magister, this better be something important, otherwise I'm going to be very upset and take it out on you. By, well, I guess maybe it can get Jaethel dead in combat or something, like several times, one after another. A most interesting proposition, Your Highness. A wizard from Nex has been offered to create a number of golems for us, using only the rubbish that litters the capital streets. A garbage golem? Really? After assembling the body out of various junk, he binds to an elemental spirit, which lends the construct a semblance of life. In some golems, this enslaved spirit may go out of control and become berserk. However, the mage assured me that he has been able to completely eradicate this flaw. All he needs now is your permission, and access to our rubbish heaps. I believe we should take him up on his offer. Golems are perfectly well suited for guard duty, as well as hard physical labor. Usually, creating them can be rather costly. However, this mage will take care of all the expenses, in exchange for your permission to set up shop in the capital. Okay, I mean, I don't see why not. We shall not. So, that increases our community, loyalty, economy, and reduces arcane. Eternal Guardians. Yes, please. He has my permission. Let's see if his golems are as good as he claims. I mean, they're garbage golems. They sound amazing. Turning your city's waste into something that's actually productive? Fuck yes. I shall instruct the mage to begin. I mean, you can say that, but, you know, it seems like we're the ones to actually start the process. I bring news, Jaethel reports abruptly. Not unexpected. A sizable group of elves from Keonan has crossed the border into your kingdom. They send a message to you. You may read it if you wish, but I can state the substance in a few words. We demand you turn over the murderer. We await your response. Jaethel stares at you closely, as if trying to assess something. Is she studying you or considering the larger situation? I suppose we should meet with them. Back there near the Thorn River, after the battle with the elven youngsters, I felt Urgathoa's presence again. For this is the first time since I was born. Sorry, for the first time since I was reborn. Now I feel something similar, a command, or the shadow of one. Besides, I don't like to leave my affairs unfinished. Let us put an end to this. Alright, I'm assuming that means that maybe it's the end of her quest line? Does this situation somehow threaten me or my kingdom? No, but we will? I doubt it. There are not official emissaries from Keonan. If they were, then their interference would look quite different. Most likely, these are the families of those foolish youngsters from the camp near the Thorn River. I assume they're inclined to fight, but they won't know, they won't set ambushes or try to stab you in the back. First, they will surely try to negotiate. Elves, you know. Jaethal allows herself a sarcastic smirk. Alright, sure. I'm ready to strike out at a moment's notice. Fantastic. Alright, anyone else want to, boogie on down? I guess not. Fine. Can we just leave? Oh, shoot. I forgot to deposit my garbage in between episodes. I'm so sorry. Let me just quickly do that now and get rid of the rapier, the righteous punishment. +4 bonus to attack rolls against the targets affected by Smite Evil or Mark of Justice effects. Great. Wait, what was Steel Wind again? Psy, right? Yeah, well, I mean, it's not like anyone here uses it, so... Wait, Thundercrack, would that be better for Regongar? Reg, what do you have, buddy? You have the... Slicer, and the Thundering Claw of the Bear God. How about we also give you the Scimitar that I guess, put into the thingamajig? Oops. Can I get the Thundercrack back, please? Thank you. And that's not the, no, not my butthole, please. I would rather not touch my butthole again. Not the Thundercrack I'm looking for. Where is the Thundercrack? I mean, it's all alphabetically organized, which makes no sense to me. This isn't by type at all. But anyways. ST, right? Yes. Swordsman's Passion. There we go, Thundercrack. And I will deposit the Chain Shirt +3. As well as the Ring of Protection +3. Headband of Vast Intelligence +2, we can probably just sell. The 4 and the 6. Shoot, I need to think about this, don't I? Yeah, shoot, sorry, I completely forgot to sell some of this garbage. Let me just quickly give that to Regongar, and I think we should be okay. Alright, before we head out, Bartholomew, I have some more shit to sell you. You know what, actually, let me do that in my, I guess, you know, area here, because I also need to buy some, whatchamacallit. What was that thing? The supplies, that's it. Yeah, because we have, I think, 5 so far, and we need to make sure that we have enough people, or have enough, supplies to last us a couple of weeks, depending on where we're going, of course. Did she say where exactly the Elven encampment is? No, right? She just said that we're to meet them somewhere near Keonan. Oh, no. Wait, I guess maybe close to the place where the Elven teenagers were brutally murdered.
I'll take the bait.
If my camera could stop freaking out for a second, thanks. Alright, Hasuf, I have some more shit to sell you. Yes, in the form of amulets of natural armor and all that jazz. As well as the Cloaks of Resistance +2. Do I need the Resistance +3 just in case? And... oh, right, the supplies. I almost forgot. Again, of course. Ring of the Beast King. Interesting. Ring of Plentiful Hunts. Nope. Hoard of Stubborn Fury. No, I will go for the supplies, please. Although, now that we've actually tried using these rods, they're quite useful, gotta say. So, potentially something to keep in mind for future, I guess, expeditions. Sure. Fantastic. Alright, I think we're good to go now. Yes, sirree. Alright, so who's gonna join me on this journey to meet with some elves? I'm thinking... oh shoot, did I not rest? Jeez, really? All that time passed and we didn't even bother to heal up? What the fuck, man? Alright, we'll bring Jaethal, obviously. And Jaethal has a fair bit of strength, so hopefully we don't need to worry about carry weight. So maybe we bring Akun? Or do I bring Jubilost? It's one of those companion missions which are fairly easy to accomplish, so... I think maybe we'll bring Canera to watch the dudes catch on fire? That'd be fun, right? Yeah, always fun to watch elves explode in a fiery ball visible from space. Okay, so I think we're good, unless we want to bring Knock Knock, of course. Knock Knock would certainly fit the bill of annihilating them fairly quickly. You know what? It's fine. We'll just roll with Canera. I'm sure it's not a big deal, hopefully. Watch this whole event just go to shit because we didn't bring the one right person. Like, it turns out that the elves are all allergic to the smell of Knock Knock's ball sack or something, and that would have helped us out, but no. I just happened to not bring Knock Knock. Or at least, the fuck? Did something happen? No, we just had our meeting. That's what it was. That's what they're telling me is completed. Also, we should probably head to the... Oh, you know what? We'll head there once we have built the teleportation circle, because otherwise we'll have to teleport all the way to Innsmouth or, I guess, Ugoth before we start claiming these locations. Yeah, we'll do that in a bit. I would rather... No, that's the Lonely Barrow. I think it was something somewhere around here, right? That's where the... Oh, Elven Camp is there. Oh! Okay, that's not what I was expecting. I was hoping that it would be somewhere in my kingdom, but I suppose it's actually in Patax? Alright, so I guess we'll teleport to Salem, and from there... Wait, what's our carry weight? Not amazing. Granted. Alright, well, then let me give you Sentinel, I guess, to increase your AC a bit more. I think Bone Mail is fine, as well as Judgmental Gaze. Do we have any better amulets for her? Or better cloaks? Wyvern Skin Cloak, because right now this only gives her a +1 in resistance to all saving throws. Maybe I'll just give her a Cloak of Resistance then. I mean, it seems like the Cloak of Souled Souls is a really good way to go with her, but it only kind of buffs her necromancy, right? I mean, also gives her the chance to cast a Vampiric Touch spell. So she doesn't really suffer any of the malices, what with her not having a Constitution score. Yeah, maybe I'll try that out later or something, but for now, I think we're fine as is. Okay, sure. Oh, no, what am I doing? From Salem, please, thank you. And to the Elven Camp now, I suppose. Alright, why don't we head down there, which will take 10 hours. And, I guess Lindsay does need a bit of, what's it? R&R, but that's fine. So hopefully, there we go. Elven Camp, here we come. Fantastic. Alright, elves, let's do this. Let's watch you get completely annihilated. Turn into, little chunks of viscera. Hopefully, at least. Because, obviously, that's the only right thing to do with elves. As I help out an elf on our team, of course. Alright, let me just quick save in case these guys decide to get fresh with me. And you know what? I think I might actually apply some buffs to us now. Yeah. Just real quick. Some of the, long-lasting buffs, I guess. There we go. Jaethel, you too. Canera, and last but not least, Valerie. Fantastic. Right, Barkskin, and what else? What else do we want to do? Alright, Jaethel also has Stone Skin Communal, which is pretty impressive. But you don't have the... Fuck, I forgot to bring the, the Extend Metamagic Rod. Dang, nabbit. Alright, well, that's fine. Hopefully we won't need to use it right now, but, Alright, I think we're good to go. Hopefully.
What troubles you?
Am I, in fact, good to go? Yes, I am. Alright, let's do this, kids. Let's kill some elves. Or maybe talk to some elves. Or something involving elves. Maybe an orgy involving elves? Is that something that we would be okay with? I mean, these are elves we're talking about, but, you know, there's also the old adage, most famously attributed to Saint Francis of Assisi, every hole is a goal, if you know what I mean. So let's not discriminate between the holes of elves versus non-elves. If these elves are letting us stick ourselves into their holes, then who's to argue with that, right? And I think we just leveled up. Wow. Nortellara. Grave silence follows as you approach the elves. They do not move, staring at you and Jaethal as if they were waiting for something, or rather someone. A young, dark-haired elven woman emerges from behind the crowd and greets you with a nod. At the sight of her, something almost imperceptible changes in Jaethal's eyes. It's hard not to notice their incredible similarity. Oh! My daughter, my favorite creation and my most capable student. The voice of Jaethal is colorless and her facial expression is unreadable. What a pleasure it is to see you leading this band of murderers who have come to for my head. Murmurs of outrage erupt in the elven crowd, but their leader remains calm. The dark eyes of the girl burn with determination, and there's a blush on her cheeks. It's amazing how much small details change her face, otherwise nearly indistinguishable from the pale, lifeless face of her mother. I thought you would know that I couldn't stay away. Didn't you always teach me to be responsible for my actions and follow things through? Listen to us before you make any hasty decisions. Jaethal is not to blame for the death of the young elves. It was Enio, the Inquisitor of Pharasma, who had set up a trap for both of us and them. Protect Jaethal by any means. I cannot allow you to kill Jaethal. Give Jaethal to the elves. Here, take the criminal. Do with her what you will. Listen to us. Open your eyes, girl. Didn't I teach you to think with your head and not fall into traps laid by facile provocation? You may have reasoned that I have no use in killing those foolish elves you wish to avenge. True, you had no use for it, but if there were any use for you, you would have killed them all without hesitation, right, Mother? I know you better than anyone. I know how far you might go if no one stops you. Nortellara pauses and then continues sternly. I persuaded the court to send you into exile. I used everything I could. Friends, connection, the arts of logic and persuasion you taught me, and achieved the mildest punishment possible. It was a mistake. If I hadn't done it, our unfortunate youths would still be drawing breath. Love blinded me. You told me many times that our feelings are our worst advisors, but now I only have only now have I finally learned this lesson. It is my duty to stop you, and I'll see it through. The elf turns to you. I'm sorry, King. I have no wish to invade your lands, but there's no other way. Give us the murderer and we shall leave in peace. And yet I ask you to leave. There's no need to spill any more blood on my land. Whoa, okay, Canera, sure, why not? Can you not kill Jaethal, please? Murmurs sweep through the elven lines. It seems that some of them are less determined than others. The king of this torn land is right. We are not some robbers to attack his companions, even in the name of justice. I have to protect Jaethal, of course, which is, I guess, the complete opposite of my alignment, but sure. Oh, okay, I guess they're leaving? You leave us with no choice, King.
Victory!
Jaethal, we're about to murder your daughter? Are you okay with that? Well, I mean, you know, I suppose you kind of are. Level 16, damn. Alright, well, Canera, can you, grappling infusion, deadly earth, wall blast. Right, is deadly earth? Oh no, that's something else. Now, we could do a wall blast. But not exactly the right situation. It turns out that maybe Canera may have been the wrong person for this task, but that's fine. Fabrosi, why don't you kill, her? Valerie, go for the elf in the back. Tristan, Lindsay, maybe start fascinating. Tristan, let's have you summon some of the undead to help us out here. And Canera, just, I guess, stand still. Wow, very, I guess, calm music for what's happening here. A bunch of elves exploding into a fiery balls visible from space. Holy crap, holy. No skin left with these elves, damn. They done goofed. Oh, we got some more elves coming in, guys. Got some more elves coming in. Wait, what is that noise? Did I just level up or no? I'm confused. I don't understand. Alright, Jaethal, it's maybe time to kill some more elves. Atta girl. And Fabrosi is annihilating. Fantastic. Wow. Holy crap, holy. Hey, we did level up. Nice.
I shall end this suffering.
Good grief, how many of these bastards are there still? My goodness. Alright, well, you guys just go for it, I suppose. Thankfully we have the... Or, I guess Fabrosi's just gonna bum rush the, wizards. Or the mages, or whatever, I suppose. Wow! An elven massacre! Is this my birthday? Holy crap, that's incredible. Well, I mean, we also killed Jaethal's daughter. Hopefully she's, not too... Oh, I guess she's alive? Jaethal approaches the fallen, Nortalara and freezes like a statue. The scene from the elven camp at the Thorn River repeats itself once again, but now instead of some unknown elven girl, her own daughter lies at the Inquisitor's feet, and she still seems still alive. I hear you. Jaethal speaks under her breath, and you realize that she's talking to neither her nor to you, nor anyone else. Oh, is she talking to, Urgathoa? For a moment, you are filled with a strange sensation of someone else's presence. Ah, someone evil but somehow jubilant. And then the feeling fades. Jaethal's eyes grow clear. Yes, mistress, I'm ready. Jaethal turns to you. The dark eyes of the undead creature glow like a night sky pierced by lightning. Urgathoa has declared her will. The goddess demands a sacrifice of me, and she is prepared to grant me her blessing in return. I will become herald of her will, and her perfect follower, the impeccable undead, but she requires blood. Blood and the life of my daughter, taken here and now. Nortarella struggles to open her mouth. So, you wish to feed me to your ravenous goddess? It's just what I imagined she would want. Oh, don't let her do it, Fabrosi Cortez. Killing her own daughter or taking her body? This is true, genuine evil. There can be no way back, neither for Jaethal nor any of us. Jaethal, stop. You cannot do this to your own daughter. Unlife has provided you with new powers and placed you above the laws of nature. Sacrifice your daughter as Urgathoa wishes, but remain what you are. Okay. Do whatever you wish, I care not what you choose. Or attack Jaethal, my patience is at an end, I cannot tolerate your evil ways. Now, I wonder if Jaethal embracing her dark side is... I guess maybe the way that she's supposed to go? Is that even possible? Or is there chance for redemption for Jaethal? I just want my team members to end up happy, that's all I really want from this. Not for it to necessarily go one way or another, I suppose. Alright, Jaethal, maybe... don't? Jaethal's eyes look stern and motionless. Do you understand what you ask? I cannot resist Urgathoa's will, even if I had good reason to do so. The gods do not forgive disobedience. I have served you well, but now I must do what I so desperately need. She's your daughter. Don't you at least have an echo of love for her? You surely put much effort into raising your daughter. Were you proud of what she became, or am I wrong? Do you really want to sacrifice all this now? This is what turned Nortalara against you in the first place. Break this chain of senseless violence before it's too late. Do you not love her? Have I ever given you any reason to believe that stupid sentimentality means something to me? Can't you see what your life has become? Blood is spilled again and again, and every time there's more. Remember the girl at the camp near the Thorn River? She would rather die than become undead. You bear destruction and grief. Those are the gifts you offer. It's what Urgathoa gave to you. Remember the story of Taneka? You can blame Enio for what happened to her, but in truth it was her faith in Urgathoa that condemned her, and offered no comfort in her time of need. Urgathoa awakened your worst side, Jaethal, but I have seen another side of you. Purposeful, stubbornly seeking answers, respectfully speaking of Enio's dedication, despite the fact that he was your enemy. I have seen another side of you. Yes. But also, Urgathoa kind of just abandoned Taneka. She was foolish, weak, unworthy of Urgathoa's gifts. With me, it'll be different. I shall live as I wish. I won't run from my enemies like a rat. Jathel's face remains motionless, yet it seems that the memory of Taneka's terrible fate stirs in her some unspeakable feeling. Can't you see what your life has become? I don't recall you condemning me earlier, and you knew all about my murders I committed in Kyonin. Alright, so, Urgathoa's awakened your worst side, I guess? You speak the truth. Sometimes I feel that senselessly drifting in a sea of pleasure would never be enough, even if I got everything I could possibly want, but refusing the goddess means suffering her wrath. Alright, this seems to be a positive for her decision to murder her daughter, but maybe not? Alright, well, I didn't want to torture her, only to preserve her youth and beauty for eternity. Jaethel takes a long look at her daughter, as if comparing the two girls and recalling the fate of the first. Jaethel suddenly stops speaking and remains silent for a long time. Her empty, undead face does not betray the thoughts and feelings rushing through her mind behind the mask. She glances at you, her daughter, the grass, the trees, the sky, as if trying to put them all into the same picture. I've come to such a long way, she finally says. Sorry, I'm like mixing in the southern accent into my own speak here. Eternal escape, life and constant expectation, decisions made for me. Should I finish all this? Oh, yes, Jaethel, you have to. What do you mean? Fine. Jaethel looks at her daughter and speaks with simmering calm. Do not dare disappoint me, girl. I do not wish to learn that I gave up so much for an ordinary worthless being who cannot manage her life. Be exceptional in everything you do. Jaethel straightens her shoulders with a nervous movement and looks straight ahead. I must disappoint you, goddess. I reject your gift. Okay. You.
May we have a moment of respite?
Well, Jaethel has exploded and now we're suffering from heavy encumbrance. Jaethel has unfortunately left us in a bit of a lurch. Fuck.
Step, step, step!
Really? So she exploded? What the hell? That's it? She's just dead? What? Where? But... Is it done then? Hold on. Wait, which one was... Oh no. Did I make a mistake? Was that supposed to happen? Alright, so this is done, I guess. Oh, no. Well, I made two mistakes with her. Nortarella says as you approach. The first time, back in Kyonin, when I defended her, before the court argued that she might change. The second time here, when I sought to kill her, believing that she could never change. I owe you my life, King. My life and my hopes. I pray that one day I might repay you kind, but for now, I wish to give you one of my mother's things. I don't think I'll ever be able to touch this again. Thank you for everything and farewell. Signet of the Incorruptible. This ring allows its wearer to use the Inquisitor's judgment ability 3 or more times per day. Great! Yep, that'll be really useful for the Inquisitor that I don't have in my team anymore. Are you fucking serious? So Jaethel just explodes? Do I want to reload? Well, I guess she died doing what she loved. Exploding. Whether it's exploding someone else or exploding herself, she loved it. So, rip in peace, I guess? I honestly don't know what I should be doing here. Besides maybe possibly reloading and then getting her to just murder her daughter. That being said, I think maybe I'll just roll with my decisions, actually. Yeah, one of the rare instances in which I feel like I made a mistake, but am just gonna pursue this path and see what happens, I guess. I may come to bitterly regret this, but that's fine. At least I think so. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's just roll with it. We'll just live with the fact that Jaethal exploded in a fiery ball visible from space, which was what I was hoping with the fate of the elves in this encampment. And you know what? It actually turned out to be the exact fate that they got. And then some. So not only did we see the elves explode on their side, but we also saw an elf explode on our side too, so...
Step, step, step.
Yeah, can we leave despite being heavily encumbered? Fantastic. Or something. I don't know. Good grief. Okay, well, I guess we'll head back to our capital and then maybe just relax or something? Or maybe just let some more
May we
time
have
pass?
A moment of respite?
Although, maybe it would be worth it to explore this area a little bit more. Yeah. I mean, we definitely need to get back to our town though, so that we can at least, you know, not be overly encumbered, as we are now overly encumbered. Fantastic. Alright, well, let me at least get back to my capital and then we'll see where things go. And we are now exhausted. Fantastic. Alright, to Rillier. And I guess we'll just, you know, maybe go into our throne room. Good grief. Okay, can we at least gather Jaethal's things and maybe throw them out the window or something? Or maybe, should we erect a shrine? Maybe we should erect a shrine. Make it seem like we had this lifelong obsession with Jaethal and she was my long-lost lover or something. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, well, let's actually end the episode off here for now. In between episodes, I will level up my characters, sans Jaethal, and, I guess go from there. Good grief. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.
Thoughts.